Peace, peace, peace. We see what this is. We know who this is. This Big B. We know who Big B is. Why y'all always be saying what I be saying about Baphomet? In the 1800s, magician Elphus Levi interpreted Baphomet as an occult symbol representing perfection or the union of opposites to create divine harmony. This is why I assemble or I align myself on my energy with the Baphomet. Because what it represents. Why do you think they want to keep it away from you? This right here. The Vitruvian man. What it say at the bottom? The perfect man? What's that? They talking in code, they talking in symbols. I gotta go into my document. I gotta show you. Y'all just seen the Vitruvian man. It just said the perfect man. The Vitruvian man said the perfect man. Just the wrong document. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the film coming in. Pigaradamas. Pigaradamas. Next, the perfect human or Pigaradamas. Adam the stranger. Holy Adam. Or old Adam. They talking about your spirit. They talking about what's inside of you. They talking about the light of the world. I'm gonna show y'all one more thing. I gotta go to it though. I'm just gonna put this picture up for a second. I gotta go to the Gnostic Bible. Where that thing get? Oh, here it go. I think I'm getting closer. Nope, I showed y'all that. This so long. It's so much information in here. Here we go. Yardabrough said to the authorities with him, "Come, let us create a human being after the image of God, and with the likeness to ourselves, so that this human image may give us light." Yardabrough is the creator of the material universe, of this world that we supposed to be existing in right now. When he said create the human, he was talking about Adam, the Pigaradamas, the perfect man, the perfect human, the light. 10% of the world population, the bloodsuckers, the rich, right? They controlling these people. 85%. This supposed to be us that's giving them all this information. But what am I talking about here? The subconscious mind is said to is said to create reality by attracting circumstances and situations that match the vibrations of the inner mind. Your subconscious mind creates the reality around you. It forms the reality around you. If the world is controlled by 10% of the world's population, or the masses, if the world's masses is controlled by 10%, and that 10% is influencing them by low vibrational thoughts, low vibrational ideas, the whole system. We ain't gotta go too deep. That means that 85% of the world is forming the reality around us. That's what that means. So now what have you done? Let's go back. Let's go back to Big B real quick. If you the light of the world, right? But we being we being influenced, we living in this illusion. We know the world is Maya. We know this is an illusion. But you also have your own world within inside of you. They tell you you have a world inside you. They tell you have the multiverse inside of you. When they saying that, when people say, "Oh, it's a multiverse inside of you," all of these different dimensions and all that stuff, that's that spark of light that they're talking about. That's the divine spark of light, divine spark of wisdom, whatever you want to call it. Hold on, give me a second. Why I keep doing this? Okay. Gnostics myths describing these events are full of intrinsic nuances and variations, portraying the declination of aspects of the divine into human form. This process occurs through the agency of the demiurge, who, having stolen a portion of his power or of power from his mother, sets about a work of creation in unconscious imitation of the superior realm. Thus, Sophia's power becomes enclosed within the material forms of humanity, themselves trapped within the material universe. The goal of the Gnostic movements was typically the awakening of this divine spark of wisdom, enabling the enlightened soul to return to the superior non-material realms, which were its primal source. We always be worried about what's going on in the world, who doing what, who's saying what, and all that stuff. I just said, this is an illusion. If we can agree that it's an illusion and nothing is absolute, that means we can change what's going on. If we can agree that our subconscious mind holds the power to form the reality around us, right? And that means we have the power, right? But also the masses, they call the 85% the deaf, dumb, and blind. These are the blind. These are the ones who believe in what's going on. And remember, Yaldabaoth name is Sakla, which means fool. Also Samael, which means blind God. Excuse me. So God of the blind. The deaf, dumb, and blind, the 85% is being controlled by 10%. These archon energy individuals, right? And that means the world that we living in is being formed by that 85%. So my whole thing is, when you become the Baphomet, when you become the perfect human, when you become the Vitruvian man, right? The perfect man, the Pigaradamas or whatever, right? You master your humanity. What was told to you what was humanity is actually an illusion. When you go out in the world or whatever, they're gonna tell you, oh, this is humanity, this is civilization, this is creation, this is the world we live in or whatever, but it's an illusion. 85% of the masses is producing this right now. What you say is fake. So you have to go inside of yourself and balance out the opposites. What that dude just said. Elvis Lefi. I think that's the page. Balance out the opposites to create divine harmony. An archon is what? Hold on. Why I keep doing this? What's an archon? Archons were malevolent, sadistic beings who controlled the earth, as well as many of the thoughts and feelings and actions of humans. Right? The word means ruler, frequently used as a title of a specific public office. Right? So these the priests, these the judges, these the police, these everything. These the people that makes the law. What an antimonian goes against. What's an antimonian? In Gnosticism or in Christian belief systems, an antimonian is one who takes the principle of salvation by faith and divine grace to the point of asserting that the saved are not bound to follow the moral law contained in the Ten Commandments. And what are the Ten Commandments? Where do they come from? The 42 negative confessions of Mayat. What are the 42 negative confessions of Mayat? There are 42 principles that you will confess to yourself, because Mayat and Anubis are going to be present in this ceremony. These are aspects of yourself because they exist from the side of you. So you confess these confessions to yourself, stating that you did not do these things. Go look these up. Every last one of them, all 42 of them, going to say, I have not done this, I have not this, I have not done that. They're saying not to have the baggage of humanity, not to be attached to your human life, because it's an illusion. This is an ancient Egyptian ceremony. I ain't write this down. They had to been on to something. Peace, 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 peace. 360. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, you have to become the perfect man. You feel me? When I'm saying perfect man, I hope y'all don't think I'm talking about like a man and and the woman don't matter, none of that shit or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Because the woman, she's supreme. I got a story right. I got an ear core story right now to tell you about that. How the woman became the earth. How the earth is actually Mother Earth.
What's good, Brody?
What's that word, man?
Shit, just cooling, chilling with Bay. You know.
I was trying to make you a co-host, but it ain't let me find you.
Oh
So
yeah,
I just,
well shit, I ain't in no position to go live anyway, twin. Oh, bro,
man, you good?
but shit, I see you got the Baphomet energy up, as above, so below.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Got to bring that balance in. What's up though? You ain't got no words on the Baphomet. What's your take on the Baphomet? What's up?
I
We got
mean,
Cosmic Coochie in the
Bray
building.
put Cosmic cool. Oh, I'm just playing. But who put the Baphomet back up for me,
Give me 1 second,
if you don't mind, my fair brethren. What's good with y'all, my fellow brethren? This laying down 360 right here. On bro now.
bro. Bro, we chilling. We all chilling right
On
now
bro now.
on the
My
vibes.
favorite part of the Baphomet is the fact that it talks about darkness. No, I'm just playing. My favorite part of the Baphomet is, look, y'all, Kundalini energy all through his shit, because he looked like he on meditation level right off the bat. And then we see the caduceus, the serpentine energy, the shit we talk about. You actually see the left hand side of fan side, that OB, that serpentine energy going right up. And then you see the pineal gland up top. But the other shit, don't y'all see that as above, so below, the coagulate and solve? That's like some moon cycle shit. Going into the full moon, going out, the cycles of life and death. What's that shit say? Solve and coagulate or some shit, bro? What does it say? Coagula?
Bro, give me the line to you.
Bro, no, that's like some blood shit. That's like, that gives me the representation of blood, like thickening up type shit, things manifested into the physical, and then dissolve is to dissolve back into the spirit, which represents the cycles, as above, so below type shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just very significant. Look, y'all, he got wings. What's wings associated with? Feathers. What's feathers associated with? That my yacht shit. Heart is light as a feather. I say that all the time. If your heart, how you gonna fly? How you gonna tap into the deeper aspects if you don't? Brother, you gotta dare to fly in this bitch. Have your heart as light as a feather. On babies, on brother, on brethren. So, this, when they say shit like a picture's worth 1,000 words, this is why there should be no images before me and all of that, because these images unlock it unlocks those codes. It unlocks. You leaving me? Oh, go ahead. That's cool. All right. Man, I've been talking my girl out the bed. Oh, bro, there. But no, some real shit though. This shit really represents the aspects of everything, the heart as light as a feather, all these different perspectives. Images worth pictures worth 1,000 words. Then what's those words gonna unlock? Those codes, those letters, those words gonna unlock within your subconscious, unlock within your conscious, so you can get to the next level. So now y'all gotta realize that artist shit, them little pictures, them imageries that be running through your mind and shit. What is that unlocking within you? What bro was starting his what was the BabaAkil pack talking about? That subconscious shit. Now you unlocking shit, but you don't know it when you see this. You'll just be like, it's scary. But in your subconscious, one of the first lessons bro ever taught me in life. Bro, now when I met BabaAkil, he was like, if you scared of it, you gonna scare the shit away. I didn't know how deep and profound that was, and that's like a play on what the subconscious. Because if you scared, you gon' it's like it's gonna project that shit to you, and you kind of push this away from you. You feel what I'm saying? So what? We look at this Baphomet. Man. Look how many black folks will see this shit and say, Jesus loves you. Jesus on bro them and just get scared as hell, get spooked as hell as soon as they see this shit. They say twin. But now you see it as a form of what? A code, a key. You feel what I'm saying? So all of these images, you got to see what it look. Look at that perfect symmetry of the X at the feet, the crossing of the feet, the crossover, the kundalini, the boy, all this shit deep, sitting on top of the globe, on top of the pin. You don't see nothing but power in this shit, but you got to lock it up. And remember, Aletheus Levi was connected to, what's the nigga that, I mean, my bad, bro. What's old boy that looked like the weekend? They that used to teach back in the 1800s that brought this shit over here. Something Philip, you know what I'm talking about, bro? He looked like the weak, he light skinned, bro. He was teaching them all this shit back then in the 1800s. Bobby Hemmett taught about him once. Damn, he was with Eliphas Levy that made this sign. Oh, it's like Philip T. Barnum or some shit. I'll think of it in a second. His name gonna pop up, y'all. Anybody that's, if y'all, he a real known occultist in the late 1800s. He was a superstar. Let me go look it up, bro, real quick. Baby, you got your phone on?
Yeah, my phone's right here, baby.
Oh, let
I
me
don't
see.
know, bro.
I'm about to
Don't
look
know.
him up.
Yeah, y'all. Um, this whole Baphomet though, we take this star and we turn it upside down because the world that we living in, whatever you perceiving, when the light hits the back of your eye, everything is already upside down. So when you take something and you turn it upside down, you turning it right side up, basically. Let me read something out of this ISIS thesis. The material world. Our universe may be a hologram or invertible reflection of the quantum world. In holography, every part of the writing contains information about the whole. The hologram would then be the material representation of the whole writing or holograph. That is the third dimension, or the three dimension. It says the three-dimensional image where information about the holograph is recorded. It says when our world or our hologram is illuminated, what emerges is a rational 3D picture that enfolds the whole image in each of its parts. So if you cut the picture into pieces, each piece will still contain the whole. The deceased states, I am Ra, I am Atum, I am the everlasting, I am the being which unfolds eternity. So Atum in the quantum world as the sun god, as the eye of generation, now becomes the light from within that illuminates our 3D material world or hologram. And I just told you earlier that Atum or Adam, the perfect man, is the light of the world. Didn't I just say this earlier? Go ahead, 360. Lay it
Yeah, I
on us
just
what
want
you
to
just
bring
had.
up this picture because what's that say? Y'all revised the 360 packs on bro now. So what bro just said, hold on, let me flip the camera on bro now. Oh, babies. Oh, okay. Hold on, y'all. All right, now, what's it say right here? Bro, what did you just say about everything belonging to what? The whole?
The hologram. The holograph means the whole writing, so it
There you
contains the
go.
whole everything.
There you go. And the etymology of holy is what? Whole. You are holy, you are whole, right there. So that same science, re-given, redistributed, a whole matchup. I just reanalyzed this. And then if you look at the bottom right there, it says Tantra means a loom or weaving, which was seen to bear no relation with any form of doctrine, but Tantra perceives the universe as a fabric where everything is interrelated, whole, interconnected, whole. All the pieces are the one, whole, kind of connecting you to what? The web. Bro, now get your shit together. So Everything, and then, oh yeah, bro. By the way, at the bottom, that's a holograph right there. So perfectly matching everything you just stated. What book you reading?
I'm reading the ISIS thesis right now. That little
Fire,
page.
flame, just straight man. I
Uh,
need that in my life.
and if y'all was watching, if y'all seen, because earlier they shadow banned me, so I had to appeal it. But if y'all seen them pictures that I dropped earlier, and it was talking about Osiris or whatever. Remember Osiris? I told y'all Osiris represents your mind, and it said that. You feel what I'm saying? In the pictures or whatever. But Osiris was cut up into 14 different pieces. You see the hologram is cut up into pieces, but every single piece contains the whole of the information. The
Wow.
objective of you is to become the complete, whole, perfect man, the Pigaradamas, the perfect being.
And a hole is the shape of a circle, which is the 360.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, babies. But yeah, bro, you cooking. I like the whole Cyrus thing. And oh yeah, appreciate all of y'all for the gift. Shout out Deep doing this. Shout out all the fellow revealers on babies, on
Deep in the
runners, on
building.
brothers, and diviners, the diviners, revealers. Y'all all in here, ain't y'all? Oh bro, no. I see you, Cosmic Code Draw. I see you Deep doing it. I see you, Cosmic Cool. Oh bro, no. I said what I said. Damn, y'all got some hood names in here. Oh bro. Damn, there's some gangsters in here. You feel me? But yeah, bro, everything you saying is beautiful because it's matching, all the gnosis, all the packs that we already became. Bree, I see you in here. Everybody, I appreciate everybody being here, bro. I'm just stopping by. I ain't gonna be up here too much longer, bro. But I do want to get my support out to you. See you doing your thing,
Definitely.
bro.
Appreciate you. Um, so look, y'all. Now becoming this light, becoming this perfect being. Everybody always tell you, oh, they trying to convince you that I guess being perfect, you feel what I'm saying? Or that's what being complete means. It just means perfect. You feel what I'm saying? So you have to have some type of clear view picture, you feel what I'm saying, on whatever it is that you're doing. I always like to use the supreme mathematics, just 1, 2, and 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3. The man and the woman come together and they create a child. The child is supposed to be the clear picture, a clear understanding of whatever it is that you're doing. We can say understanding, we can say overstanding. It does not even matter. But it's the clear picture, it's the materialization of whatever it is, the manifestation of one's knowledge and wisdom coming together, the positive and the negative. I always go back to that. You have to have that spark. You feel what I'm saying? Now, we talking about you becoming a light. I got Baphomet up there, right? They told you not to. They told you not to mess with Baphomet, right? But we dealing with the quote unquote the dark side. We dealing with the 98% junk DNA. They told us that we can't activate, right? When we dealing with this on a simple level, we got to make it practical so we can access it. That's what I'm getting at. So all the things that they told us that wasn't divine, all the things that we naturally do, we have to find, we have to seek the light in it, basically. Once we seek the light in it, we bringing it out of the quote unquote darkness. You feel what I'm saying? This world is the actual darkness. Y'all the broth is the child of chaos. Y'all the broth is the personification of evil. Now we ain't talk about no good nor bad, but this is the definition of it. So just think about it like this: they told you it's a veil over your eye, right? The veil is the physical reality because the Pigaradamas is the spirit. It's not the physical being; it's the spirit. See?
All right. And then to add on to what you said, bro, I love what you said about the masculine, the feminine, the positive, the negative. You know what I'm saying? And finding what? That light and that darkness. And what he mentioned in y'all. I mean, if you look at it, mention the code in between all that, he mentioned in your code. That's what? Your dualities, your up and your down, your left and your right. Your this plus this, it equals something new. So tapping into them energies, you know what I'm saying? Just like when mommy and daddy get together, they created your ass, you create something new. And that's why I brought up this right here. What's this book called? That's why I brought this up right here by Israel Regarde, the book The Middle Way. And what's the middle way about? In between the left, in between the right, finding that balance, finding that middle aspect of self. You feel what I'm saying? On bro now. And then when you really tap into this, um, it tells you about excuse me. It tells you about the aspect of just finding the middle way. The reconciler is the middle way. You feel what I'm saying? It is the way of the reconciler of keeping to the path between the two pillars. There you go. Masculine, feminine, left and right, that middle way. What bro just said, the negative and positive, the light and the darkness. That balanced and harmonized position in which the candidates of the most ancient initiation and harmonious position in which the candidates of the ancient initiation system found themselves at the major crisis and climax of their initiation. You feel what I'm saying? That finding that middle path. So I just think it's very important to match that in with what you said about the masculine, the feminine, the positive. It even say right there, the father and the mother. You feel what I'm saying? So all this you seeing right here, everything bro's saying is synchronizing with these documents and letters because what? Like Bay says, the ciphers, the 360, it's all just a cycle. You in the cipher. Everything connected. No matter where you go, you're going to see a connection.
I like that. I like that. I appreciate that, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, no, man, that we got to look at this practical. I think we be trying to have a billion different ways to, I guess, talk about different things. That's okay, you know what I'm saying? But what we should be doing is figuring out something that truly works for us. As soon as something works for you, you got to get up out of there and deal with that. Because remember, nothing is absolute. So it could just be something to get you through a different door, get you to another level. That's all. And that's all we got is time. You feel what I'm saying? Remember, um, we dealing with cycles when we inside of this world. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light." God said this, and it was this. God said that, and it was this. The animals came, this came, this came. All that represents is cycles. So me and
Yeah.
my queen came together and we had a baby. That's the cycle. That's the same thing as saying, God said, "Let there be light,"
Uh,
and God said, "Let the animals come." All them cycles keep on going, keep on going. We can fall into them type of cycles. You know, you know the dude in the hood. He got 1,000 baby mamas, and Shorty got 1,000 kids or whatever. It's a cycle. You feel what I'm saying? Now it can be either a hindrance or it can be either uplifting. You feel what I'm talking about? But you got to be aware of what's going on. You got to know what you're doing inside of life, because the world that you're living in, right, is based upon controlling where every single activity that you're doing in life. You can't even go camping without getting some type of license or something.
uh. And yeah, and then just to add on with the cycle, even right here in this document right here, it says the OTOs found upon what? The circle, the goddess, the mother whose child is their symbol. This thus an earlier, in fact, the earliest ethos, and that it involves the worship of the primal goddess who, knowing no God, was later cast out as godless. Psychic evolution, like other forms of evolution, unfold in a spiral. That's the cycle. That's the circle. That's what everything bro just said. And this code has evolved. After it evolves, it revolves. It's a revolution. You have that evolution from the revolving. And it says the son is no longer the son. The child is now the daughter. So now y'all seeing like advancement aspects, but it's all about what? Them cycles. So once again, you know what I'm saying? You just see constant connections with everything bro said. What's that right there, big bro?
That's the hieroglyphic, the Egyptian hieroglyphic for the sun. But
Oh,
as you can see, it's a circle with a dot in the middle. And if you can imagine 12 numbers, it would look like a clock.
oh.
So these represent, excuse me,
Oh,
the
wow. Okay,
the
okay,
12.
okay. It will look like a clock. It will look like the 12 numbers around the clock if you put the what on it.
If you put the numbers on there, and it will
Wow.
also, so it's supposed to correspond with the 12 zodiac or the 12 archons or the 12 disciples. And we know disciple means to discipline. You get what I'm saying? And when we look at what these archons mean, remember when I just told you we trying to bring the light out of the darkness. So Archon's supposed to represent something that's controlling the minds, controlling the earth, controlling the thoughts, right? But we supposed to come from the earth. Remember I told you we ain't read it. I don't even think we finna get into that. But I got the Spirit Core story and it talks about how the earth became the woman, how the earth came about or whatever. You know, Turtle Island, yada yada yada. But I just find it interesting because they like her sons or whatever. They was like her mother or whatever. You know, was talking about the tribes or whatever. It's what we is. So we related to this earth. You feel what I'm saying? We got a connection to this earth, and we got these psychological beings, like he just said or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? That's controlling, right? Then you have these 12 luminaries that's connected to the autogenes. The autogenes will be the actual Christ. This is you. This is your soul. You feel what I'm saying? What we call Adam, what we call the Pigaradamas or whatever, you feel what I'm saying, is just a light that was produced by the autogenes. It exists inside the luminaries that was produced by the autogenes. The luminaries are the higher aspect of what you call the archons. The archons are the lower aspect. What we've been dealing with is something completely different. So now I done told you that these archons represent this quote unquote darkness. You rearrange it and you deal with these quote unquote luminaries or whatever. You bringing the light up out of that basically. You feel what I'm saying? You controlling it on your own. You controlling your own self basically.
Yeah, and guys, it's important to realize that all of this is, on a metaphorical, metaphysical principle. So, archons can be, these are the forces, like bro said, the clock. Think about the time. It all is an aspect of restriction within your life. And if you think of like institutions, they can become restrictions. We are all institutionalized, controlled by these archonic forces. So, this transcends. I know in a fantastical level of our mind, this is what we see. That's like archonic level, because that's what these institutions represent. Right? It's right in your face. You feel what I'm saying? Military, send your kids off to get education, like Tupac said, to teach your ass about volleyball and shit instead of anything really of use. You know what I'm saying? Politics got your ass caught in duality. Your ass is being ruled by many limitations. You feel what I'm saying? You get permission to do certain shit, and whoop de woo. And what are archives? They're limitations. You get permission to do shit that you already are free to do. You feel what I'm saying? It's all these institutions that represent these archonic forces, all under this shit to keep you locked into what? Your ego, get you locked into all these different aspects of yourself. The ignorant, the blind God. What is he ignorant and blind of? The facts of like the deeper potential of your infinite energies. All he is all you think of is what? We are all aspects of this Yadabadoff when we tap into our ego too much. We tap into our beta frequency too much. All we see is the outside world, the institutions, the whoop-de-woo. That's why the agents in Matrix, those are archonic forces. They run in the Matrix. They help him run. They stop your ass. They give you the ticket. They whoop-de-woo. And that shit's supposed to take you. You feel what I'm saying? So all this shit is like a circle of, it's all a circle to get you locked in, this kind of locked into this circle, this cycle right there. Them cycles. Then you start to go through them over and over again. And it's hard for you to what? Transcend, get to the next level. Now the archons can do what? Feed off your energy. What do these institutions do? Feed off your energy until your dying damn day. What's the archonic forces? Stand your ass up and explain yourself. Your job is what? Here. You do this. You live here. You whoop-de-woo this. You believe in this. You da-da-da. Archonic forces. Archon forces. Archon forces. You have 12 horoscopes. Is it 12 archons, bro? 12 horoscopes, 12 archons. But horoscopes do what? Explain or they explain your existence, but then again, it's almost like a limitation energy still. Because once you really tap into your science and your universal spirituality, you all the damn signs. You all this shit. You the whole cosmos. You're not sectioned off to one thing. Yo, bro, now. You feel what I'm saying? You be having that archon energy selling whatchamacallit for bro, block this person right here, twin. Bro, no, I already got them blocked. They came up here just to ride my, cause they still broke on bro. No, that's fucked up, twin, on babies. Bro, no, you in the wrong place. Bro, no, that's crazy to me, twin. Oh, babies, you all having that archon energy selling knowledge for money. Oh, bro, no. Guys, we not selling shit because I just came up here. I ain't said my Cash App one time since I've been up here. Oh, bro, no. But now since you just said that, 360 the Alchemist on Cash App, that'll never stop. Oh, bro, no. That'll never stop. Oh, babies. Now since you said it, oh, babies, 360 the Alchemist on Cash App. Good. But appreciate you blocking them. But then all these different aspects. See what bro said? That's an archonic force because an archon is what? They take energy. They drain energy from you. You feel what I'm saying? So we just came up here to do what? Drain energy because you know this shit popping. You feel what I'm saying? No one's selling the knowledge. The knowledge already free. Bro, no, you're pledging for the energy that is dedicated to present the knowledge. But if you had class, I wouldn't have to explain that to you. You the type of nigga to be mad that you got a tip and shit on bro now. Damn, you just getting me the water fast because you want me to tip you at the end, ass. On bro now. You giving me you don't tip vibes. On bro now. You feel what I'm saying, on babies? And the ancestral aspects of nature and shit, you have to reciprocate the nature to energy. And this is why our ancestors did what? If we got some shit, we hunted. Babe was just talking about that. We did dances. We gave something back to nature. There was some type of reciprocation energy. Bro, now. The Gnostics called this force the demiurge, and Kabbalah is understood as the serpent Samuel. There is a force here that's purpose is to keep you in your lower state of consciousness. Absolutely, I'm rocking with it. The serpent Samuel aspect, I don't know as so much as but on a deeper level, yeah, he came in here just to get bro bad. But you know what's crazy? Bro now. Ain't shit worse than thinking about the next right before you go to bed and just being mad at his own bro. That's a horrible energy to hold. It's very dense. And like we said, like bro said with this type of name, I don't know what he got, those lowered state of consciousness. You in a lowered state. But the lowered state is what? Your heart. That's where your heart beat here. Because your heart is what? A triple helix that was what? Descended from a mesoderm. It descended as what? Something that was lowered. Your heart is the Lord. Because the Lord is love. So your lowered aspect, you came down here. You have a higher self and a lower self. Your heart beats down here. It's your lower self. But you follow your heart. It's your path that came from the mesoderm. It leads you back to what? The higher perspectives of self. You feel what I'm saying? But you are what? The angle of angel. But let's go deeper with this shit. Bro just said duality on babies on bro. So higher and lower, you really looking for what? The middle path. Because all is all, one is one. Left and right, up and down, good or evil, this or that. All this shit really one. On babies. You feel me? Babies, you really tapping into this energy on the next level. Here's the deepest part. We ain't just here to see everything that was said. We here to say the next shit. Let me say that one more time because in the back, we ain't here to just see everything that was already said. We here to say the next shit. We here to write our scribes. We here to put our energy down. We gods too. We the ancestors just like they was. Bro now. So after we get done looking in the rear view and knowing where we went and pressing reverse to back out the driveway, bro now, it's time to do what? Push forward. You feel what I'm saying? Bro always told me, the Honorable Muhammad Ali, I said Muhammad Ali, bro. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, bro, said what? Before you know where you going, you got to know where you at. Whoop-de-woo, all that type shit. All right, bet, say less. We about to reverse out this driveway. So because we got to look backwards sometimes to reverse, that's very important. Sometimes we go too far. Sometimes we got to drive back off the edge, know where we went. But after we know where we went, go, what's your new knowledge? What's your new science? What's the new shit we about to drop? Bro now. What are we today? What are we now? What are we looking for? And that's this middle path shit. Bro now, that's us expanding this shit. We gonna write the new science. Bro now. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna write the new books. Good. You feel what I'm saying? Bro now, we here to write the new books, twin. Every single one of y'all responsible and have an obligation if you into this science. What is you calling each other goddesses and gods, and tell me what's your religion? Bro now. I said you telling yourself you goddesses and gods, then what's the religion of you? Not the religion of the next nigga, not the religion of because back then, what's your religion of you today, right now? What's your science? Drop your shit. Bro now, drop your science. Babies, what's that mean? Drop your synchronicities. Babies, bro now, drop all your shit, you feel me? Drop your synchronicities, drop everything. Where can I get that book? What book, twin? Drop your synchronicities, drop your science, drop what shit aligns with you. Drop the things that make sense in your life. Drop when you thought something and you seen it later, because a synchronicity is a universal sign that's gonna remind you of who you is, what you is, and where you aligned on this web of destiny. Duh. It's a cosmic web, twin. On bro them. Oh, the Zohar is free on the App Store. That's what's up, twin. On babies on bro them on the brothers. My bad, bro. I started ranting this shit. Go ahead, twin.
No, you good, bro. You doing your thing. I'm just bringing it back to the Vitruvian man, the perfect man. You feel what I'm saying? When you have that balance in life, it brings you back to this right here. What the masses, I ain't gonna say the masses, because now we're gonna say this 10%. What the 10% is scared of? Only 10% of them. What the 10% is scared of? They told you to fear this symbol. Essentially, all it is a symbol. But what it represents is something way more, because what it can do for you when you take it and personalize it, internalize it. You got these chakras inside of your body. Let me go back to this one picture. Let me go back to the other one, the good one.
Hey, bro, make me your moderator, bro.
Hold on.
I mean, not right now, this instant, but you know what I mean.
All right, I can't even do it. Oh, yes, I can, maybe. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, in a second. Hey, yeah. You got these chakras, man. You see him sitting on that earth. That earth represents what? Your root chakra. Your earth existence, your humanity, right, is represented by your 3 lower chakras. That's your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of time people stuck in fear. When we dealing with our chakras, a lot of time people be stuck in fear. They be stuck in their root chakra. They're not grounded in nothing that they know or what they quote unquote believe. Remember, belief is an assumption. I looked this definition up, and it means to assume or to think. Now let me ask you this. If any one of you guys got a job or got a car, got a house or anything like that, you really believe you got that? It sounds crazy when I ask you that type of question, because you know you got it. You sitting in your house right now. You driving your car every single day. You going to your job or whatever. So we're not dealing with belief. We're dealing with what we know. You get what I'm saying? You have to become unshakable, like they say, like the allogenes or the seed of Set. Who is the allogenes? That's Set. That's the son of the Pigaradamas, Adam the stranger. Allogenes is the stranger or of another race. Why is it of another race? Because it possesses the spark, the divine spark. And that's what we're dealing with. That's what we identify with. We don't identify with the physical existence. So going back, you having this experience. You root yourself in what you know. That's your root chakra. Ground yourself in what you know. You find stability, right? Then you become intimate with yourself. This is your sacral chakra. You become intimate with yourself. It's a word for it. What they say, sensual. People be scared of it. Don't matter. If you want it, you're going to do it. You feel what I'm saying? Now we're talking about self-esteem. You feel what I'm talking about? This is taking care of your mind, taking care of your body. The things that you learn, your energy, protecting your energy. You feel what I'm saying? Your body. Next, the things that you learn, your energy, protecting your energy. Man, we got an echo. Your body. Next, the things that you learn, your. All right, yeah, all right, cool. So look, right.
Hey,
now
bro,
we got the
another thing going or something, bro.
All right, yeah, all right, cool. So look, right. Now we got the you definitely got an echo. It's something going on. So look, right. You definitely got an echo. It's something going on. So look, right.
Okay. I think it's on me. Hold on.
Got an echo. It's something going on. So look, right. All right, now when you dealing with that, right? When you done dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? You done built up your self-esteem, whatever. Because remember I told you take care of your body or whatever. This All of these chakras, they piggyback off of each other. So taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind, taking care of your spirit, taking care of your energy or whatever, creating boundaries and all of these things or whatever produces self-love. This is what the heart chakra is all about. You want to produce self-love so you can build the compassion to love somebody else. But you want to have that self-love. But you have to heal the inner child. You get what I'm saying? Now, remember what I told you earlier about your root chakra and being grounded in what you know. When you grounded in what you know, you go inside of yourself and you have all these divine revelations, right? Remember the aloe gene, they say the aloe gene receives divine revelations. A revelation is something that's revealing, something that is revealed. You feel what I'm talking about? This is an apocalypse. An apocalypse is something that you uncover. It is a cataclysmic situation because it's destroying all of the negative influences that you was influenced by this material world and everything else that was going on in it. So when you rooted in what you know, you can speak your truth, not the truth, but your truth. Because what is the truth? I can get something in some books, right? And we can cross-reference. We can cross-reference all these things. You can be like, oh, these is facts. How is it facts? Because all these people said the same thing. That don't make it real. That don't make it true. We going off of what we actually experience. See, when you talk about metaphysics, a metaphysician will tell you that all of this stuff that we're talking about is real based upon the books. But an occultist is going to tell you all of this stuff is real based upon the experience that they had inside of themselves when they go into these meditations, these seances, and all this stuff they're doing. But it's mental. Because remember, this is an illusion. So if you can have another experience that's greater outside of this experience, then it has to be real, right? What they're saying is the only thing that's real about you is your mind. Okay, cool. Now, the veil is lifted. Remember I told you, the physical material existence around us, this is an illusion, this is fake, this is the darkness. You can't see the light around it. Everything that you see that comes into this third dimension comes from the quote unquote invisible realm, right? You can see it, you can perceive it with your third eye. Once that's open, the veil is lifted. And that goes into your crown chakra now. Because remember, like I always tell you, your pineal gland and your pineal gland is the phallus. And your crown chakra is the pituitary gland. This is the what do you call that? The yoni. This is the positive and this is the negative. Why do I always keep saying that though? Because when we go back into Gnosticism, they talk to you about this spiritual water. They call it the monad, they call it the invisible virgin spirit, they call it God the Father, right? And they say he gazed into himself and he saw his reflection. His reflection was what? Barbello, the overflowing, or the triple man, the Holy Spirit. This was the image, the divine mother, right? That produced the self-generated, the first celestial son, autogenes, which means what? Self-generated or self-created. So if this is who you is naturally, right? Naturally, you have this ability to just bring things into existence. This is why I always say this. So if you can bring your awareness there, right? If you can bring your awareness there, anything is possible. Remember, I told you, 85% of the masses, right, is being controlled by 10% of the population. Your subconscious mind forms the reality around you. If 85% of the masses is influenced by 10%, and we know what they're being influenced with, we already know, we ain't even got to speak on that or whatever. That's the reality that we living in. They form the reality around us. So it's up to you to focus on the reality around you, like directly, what you can focus on in home. That's where it starts at. Bro, oh, hold on. I'm tweaking. Where you at, bro? Where 360 at? Bring him up. Where that man at? I just sent them an invite. That man just got up out of here. I know how it is. The father was surrounded by luminous water. He gazed into the water and saw his reflection. His reflection became Barbelo, the mother, his female counterpart. Barbelo, also called Pranoa, forethought, because she was the forethought of the mother. Barbelo asked the father for incorruptibility, foreknowledge, life eternal, and truth. These things are aeons, right? These are, what's an aeon? Aeon is a realm that exists for 1 billion years, but in Gnosticism, they call them spiritual beings. But it's the same thing. So when Elijah Muhammad said we've been in existence for 76 trillion, he was on to something. We've been in existence. But when you think about existence, you're thinking about existence as far as physically. Excuse me. But your life is spiritual. When you leave from this place, right, you're going to have a spiritual life, a spiritual existence, right? When you want to meditate, when you want to astral project, when you want to tap into your ancestors, when you want to do all these things or whatever, that's spiritual. When you want to talk about metaphysics, occultism, whatever, that's spiritual. So you're supposed to be doing something that's going to empower your spirit. So when I had that Baphomet up there and I said the perfect man, I wasn't talking about the perfect physical man. I'm talking about the spirit, because Pigaradamas is the original interpretation of Adam. And the interpretation that we got by Adam is this man and, the woman come up out of him or whatever. No, it's another way to look at it. People have said it. Again, the positive and the negative energy came together. This was the light. Adam, we could say atum, atomic beginnings. Atom bomb. You have that energy inside of you. This is what you are. You're the light of the world. Didn't I just read this inside of the ISIS thesis? So Adam in his quantum world, as the sun god, as the eye of generation, now becomes the light from within that illuminates our 3D material world, or hologram. And holograph means whole writing. So when you go inside of your subconscious mind, right, you can access the whole writing. It may be in fragments, but it's up to you, right, to align those things. This is where we get into the whole not interdimensional, but multidimensional. All it's different dimensions, this, that, and the third, or whatever. You have different consciousnesses that exist on different dimensions. But this is that holograph theory. You have access to that via the dreams, delta frequencies, things of that nature. We do it all the time. The problem is a lot of us don't remember. I don't have no dreams. You don't remember. You recording everything. But what's important is what you do inside of your life, right? Going back to the solar plexus, self-esteem and things of that nature, taking care of your body, creating boundaries, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind, right? Eating right, things like that, creating and developing practices and methods or whatever that's conducive to your actual path. You start to do these things wherever you have enough energy to remember your dreams. This is important. Hold on. Think I'm playing? Dreams are electrical signals in the brain that access random images stored in the subconscious mind. Some dreams may carry messages from the subconscious mind. I'm just saying, man. Some say that majority of people live their lives without even understanding their subconscious mind, which can limit their potential. Hold on. It can limit their potential. Hold on real quick. Give me a second. You see that? You see the pure potential in there? Pure potential in the human psyche. Pure potential in the human psyche. Adam Kadam. This would be the Kabbalistic interpretation of the Pigaradamas because it's the primordial man, not the physical Adam Ha Rashad. So not the regular Adam. So it is a distinction. The Most High, the Supreme Man, I'm telling you, this is you right here. So watch this. If the world is being illuminated, right, in this like with this illusion, right, with because 85% is producing the reality that we live in. It's a false light because look at what they're influenced with. Look at the coding that they're programmed with. That's what I'm saying here. Somebody said I was at Golden City. I don't know what that means, buddy. Oh, okay. I opened my pineal gland. I was able to see in the different dimensions and see other lives and see Anubis in my eye. Man, hey, now that's what I be wanting to hear. That's what I be wanting to hear. That's the type of conversations we need to be having. Everybody need to give him a round of applause. And I'm not even bullshitting. Why? Because when you start to do things like this, when you reach these levels, right? It's like, okay, think about, think about a bodybuilder. Don't nobody want to be no bodybuilder, but there was a time when bodybuilders was the shit. Probably was definitely before my time, but it's like working out that muscle. We may think it's spiritual, so we can't see it. But science will tell you about ether and all these other things or whatever. You may can't touch it or whatever, but it's in a way tangible. You can sense it, you can perceive it, like they know about it. So we have to stop looking at it as if it's not real or whatever. We just calling it spiritual or whatever. We don't really quote unquote believe. Remember, you ain't supposed to believe anyway. You're supposed to know. So you got to be dealing with it. The fact that he came up here and said what he said or whatever. That's telling me that, yeah, man, I'm actually dealing with this shit. Yeah, I seen this, that, and the third. And I'm not finna bash and be like, no, you didn't or whatever. It's not real or whatever. No, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, but it's an illusion. It is an illusion. So watch this. What did you do when you went inside of your meditations, utilizing your pineal gland to access these quote unquote spirits, these guys and these goddesses? You brought light to them. Maybe a few years ago, these things never existed to you, right? But you learn, you study, right? You built a sympathetic link because of the information that you learned about these quote unquote energies, these energy signatures. Then you did the meditations, the methods, the practices, all of these different things or whatever. And then you had a breakthrough, success. You gained access to it, right? Now, watch this. Your experience may be different from the next person. And that might be based upon the type of power that you have or whatever. What I'm saying is this: we are materializing these things. We are bringing these things into existence, is what I'm saying. So, going back to this false light, look at the world that we live in. If you have a dissatisfaction towards the world that you're living in or whatever, then that means that you need to go inside of yourself and fix the world that's within. Because the body is synonymous with the earth, not what's within inside, though. What's within inside is synonymous with everything, meaning it's a reflection of everything. Why? Because your subconscious mind is producing the reality around you. So this, inside your subconscious mind, is the hologram or the holograph, the whole writing. The hologram is what we existed in. I'm trying to tell you. I wasn't even trying to get on live today, man. But I said I'm gonna do it. I'm here. I appreciate the likes, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody coming in. Cause I don't know how people do it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me give y'all something. I'm reading from my document that I wrote, the Grand Reveal. I got the Gnostic Bible in here. I got the Nag Hammadi Library. I got the Sethian Gnosticism and the Platonic Tradition. That's the actual name of the book. I got those 3 books in there or whatever. I'm reading out of the ISIS thesis as well. And then I got a few other like little I don't know, like little articles. That's what you call them, like little articles or whatever. So anybody want access to that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. You guys already know what's going on. Y'all want some, what do you call them things? You want a numerology reading? Hit me up for that. Consultation, hit me up for that. You interested in mentorships or whatever? Hit me up for that as well. Everything I do for real is really based upon self-development. That's the main thing or whatever. Cause I really feel like I can relate to a whole bunch of people. I lived a life. We just gonna say that. So because I can relate to a lot of people when it comes to this, I know exactly what we be wanting for real when as soon as we get here. And I'm not saying it like that, like I got the answers, because I don't have the answers. I mean, like, I know what we want, like we don't even be knowing what we want. That's what I mean. A lot of times we already have the answers, right? We have the answers, and we know how serious this is, so it will put some type of commitment to it. But we'll get stuck at a certain level or whatever, because we I know that we righteous for real. I'm talking about the ones that will come to me. I'm talking about the ones that's in this community. I can't talk about nobody else that's possessing the archon energy. I'm not dealing with it. But I know we righteous. So I know we not finna mess with this. Real recognize real. I know we ain't finna play with this, is what I'm getting at. So in doing this, right, you don't do certain things, you don't deal with certain things or whatever without attaining a certain type of knowledge or whatever. I understand that. A lot of time that be our problems. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just gotta do it. Sometimes we just gotta dive up in there. The story of Anana is a Sumerian goddess, love, death, rebirth, things like that or whatever. She went to the underworld to retrieve her father, right? It sounds kind of like Osiris redeemed, not Osiris, but well, yeah, Osiris, Horus and Osiris, but Horus redeeming his father Osiris. But when she went to this underworld, you know, she's the goddess, she's the queen, Anana. She's associated with Isis, Aphrodite, all of these goddesses, Oshun. She had to become completely vulnerable. She had to take all of her jewels, everything off, all her talismans of protection, all these things or whatever, to delve into this subconscious realm, whatever, and die. That's the story. But when she got there, it was a transformation. She retrieved her father, and then she rose back up, something completely new. This is what I'm talking about here. This is the 12 hours of the Amduat, when they say that the sun god Ra goes down at nighttime. You know, now we're dealing with the moon. The 12 hours of the Amduat is telling the story of what's going on in the times of the sun, with what's going on with the sun, the transformation of the sun as it's going down at nighttime and when it's going down at nighttime. But this sun, this transformation of this sun or whatever, is a representation of the transformation of what's going on inside of you. It's a metamorphosis inside of you. I'm not talking about the physical body. I'm talking about the spiritual. We altering the mind. Remember, that's pretty much real. I know 360 say the etymology of real is property. Your only property is your mind. The only thing you can take with you is your mind. When it's time for you to leave this place, you got to give the body back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So look, right? 360. What's happened? I sent you that little thing. You want to come back up? Cause you was cooking. But yeah, man. Okay. Let me know it. All right, go ahead, bro. Lay it on him.
Shit. Nah, bro said everything for real though. He said some real shit. I mean, look, when I used to teach in the cemetery, the realest thing about it is, twin, that shit like junkyard energy. You feel what I'm saying? On babies on bro now. That shit had junkyard energy all over it on bro now. I'm like, damn, I'm in the junkyard. These where the bodies go. The body is the vehicle to explore the terrestrial plane. But then they spirits leave. But just like you, like if your old car drive past you, you'll remember you had that car. So these spirits still frequent those cemetery, them energies, the same shit. Like, damn, I used to have this car, the trip, whatever. These energies be bound here. That's why, you know, if you meet a lot of spiritual people, y'all don't want to be buried. Y'all be having weird ass shit on bro now. On bro now. On baby, throw me in the ocean, bro. What? Oh babies. Oh bro now. Oh babies, bury me in robins. Oh bro, bury me in packs of ramen. Oh bro, no. What? Oh, everything will be buried in the earth. Oh bro, no. But on some real shit, it's like you want to make a disconnection from this body, this whoop-de-woo, and you want to connect these visits, and like everything bro saying with this bro, that shit you posted with the phage lambda, and bring them pictures up to him with, show me the bacterial phage with the phage lambda. Cause this what y'all want to talk this body shit. All right, bet. Then let's talk this body shit. Oh, bro, now. If you want to talk, look at that. A bacteriophage. Bro, what is this shit again? With spirituality. This is the hardest lesson for me. In bacteriophage is a bacterial virus or phage that infects the bacterial species. But bro, you showed some shit. This phage, look, it got arms, bro, and then it looked like a diamond up top. This is some real shit. And the head is containing the DNA. And don't this intersect with us, bro, and like transfers? This is how DNA transfers. And what type of alien abduction shit is going on within us? I can't hear you, bro. Bro, why? I cannot hear you. Y'all, can y'all hear anything? Am I tweaking right now? Yeah, all this shit right here. But bro is on mute. Bro, you on mute. You on mute, bro. None of us can hear you, bro.
Damn, they put me on mute. All right, all right. Cool.
You was cooking this whole time?
No, I'm trying to see if y'all can hear me.
No, okay, we can hear you now.
No, okay, look, right. No, this ain't even the picture for real, but this is the picture. But this one of them. But hold on, let me go to this right here. Is it this? It's that right there. You see, it says Osiris is lambda prophage, right? This phage lambda is a bacteriophage. It's a prokaryotic cell that comes out of the sun, that comes out of suns, that comes out of solar cells. It's a unicell, right? Now, when you think about yourself, they say that the human being is a eukaryotic cell, which is a multicellular being, right? But inside of your stomach, inside of your body, you have something called the microbiome. So it's like the E. coli inside of your stomach and all these things or whatever. So what phase lambda does, it infects that. Why does it infect that? It infects it to clone. So this is what the Egyptians are talking about this entire time. What they're talking about for a whole what do you call that? For this quantum experience, what they're saying is that going back to that little going back to this right here. Hold on. Going back to this, they saying you transferring your DNA into that basically.
You transferring it back to the phage,
Transferring it back to the phage.
which is back to the sun energy.
Back to the sun energy, into the duat, into the black hole. Retransferring yourself. This is what's going on right now. It's DNA replication, DNA transformation, horizontal DNA transfer. There's a lot of things that's going on. This is why it's key for you to understand what these gods and goddesses is and who these gods and goddesses are. Remember earlier, it's crazy. Hold on, before you even say anything, somebody brought up how Samael or Yaldabaoth or whatever was a serpent, right? And you was like, man, I don't know about that. Okay, watch this. First and foremost, Yaldabaoth, he got the face of a lion and the body of a snake, right?
Right.
Eyes like lion. But watch this though. They said serpent. In this process, what they call the 12 hours of the duat. This is the sun going through its transformation process. So this is this bacteria cell right here, because it's bacteria cell that comes out of the sun. So going through this process or whatever, right? You will be stopped by something called thymine dimmers. Thymine dimmers, right, is something that happens when you experience a high level of UV radiation. You feel what I'm saying? But the Egyptians, how they depicted it as the apis or apep, the serpent. You feel what I'm saying? So what we supposed to do is recognize the true meaning of what it is, basically, and have no fear of it. That's your kundalini. That's a part of your DNA. That's a part of your you know what I'm saying? You already breaking this up. This is what this shit really means for me. But you know.
Yeah, I would have blocked bro on bro now.
No.
Blocked it till.
Nah, bro. Sometimes they don't even know what they be saying.
On bro now. Only because of the fact he wasn't following neither one of us, but he all in the comments on babies just going crazy. But it's all good though. I'm bro, don't let these come in and expose themselves for who they is and walk it out it for bro now. Hey, but on some real shit, I really was just saying I don't know. Yeah, anytime I hear the serpentine energy and Samuel and any demonization, I automatically just take it with a grain of salt these days because everything I realized was demonized. Shit is us. We the ones that's demonized. On bro them, us. On bro them. We can start with us. And so if we was demonized, on bro them for our existence, just existed it is. So you know you demonized when you walk in the store. You ain't never seen the pat his pockets around you. Oh, bro, he making sure he got all his shit still, twin. He be like, shit, I mean, you ain't never see nobody. Every time I be going somewhere, he'll just start patting his pockets and shit, like, make sure I got everything on me. Oh, damn. I think I've been here to get a gallon of milk. Almond milk at that. I'm thinking conscious while I shop. You don't see this almond milk in my hand? No, bro, no. But no, some real shit. We've been getting demonized our whole life. That's why it's so easy to tap into the dark side.
Hey, I'm gonna step off real second.
Go ahead, do your thing. And that's why it's so easy to tap into the dark side. Because they said we the dark side. And we is the dark side on bro them. And the whole time on babies. On bro them, you gotta turn your darkness off when you walk around. On bro them, because you be scared them off. Your energy be too high type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Appreciate the gifts, twin. Why bro God on bro them? This is my perfect chance. 360 the Aquabits on Cash App. What you thought this shit was over? Bro was right on bro them. He got me. 360 the Aquabits on Cash App. Leave your email in the Cash App notes. Oh babies on bro them. We got them 360 packs. Them 360 packs just going. Going, baby. Oh bro them. We got 360 packs going. But anyway, back to the style of shit. We've been demonized our whole. They go to 360 pack, right? One of the 360 packs right here, y'all. But anyways, like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's all about this spider web shit. It's all connected. We've been demonized our whole lives. Demon, the etymology of demon is what? Our higher self, our higher aspects, all them different perspectives. You feel what I'm saying? The Daemon. And guess what? Look at these spirits and energy as what? A weapon. Why do I say a weapon? Because a weapon is only useful for who the person and what they utilize it for. A weapon could be utilized for you to take advantage of a person, which is very, very bad. Oh, bro, no, you shouldn't do that. But then it also could be utilized for you to protect your home. So it's really dependent upon the circumstances and the person and all them different energies. You feel what I'm saying? You got to realize when you got to use this shit, how to use this shit. Whoop-de-woo. A lot of people demonize the energy because of the individual they utilize it, like the 72 demons of Goetia, the 72 this of this, the 72 the Nazi shit, the 72 of the Vril, all these different energies, but they neutral energies. They just was able to be tapped into by random people that wielded possessed the power to wield that energy, and usually it destroyed them. You see what happened to the Nazi? All right, then. You see what's happening to England right now? All right, then. You see what's happening to everybody that used this magic? This shit's starting to crumble. On bro, no, because all power crumbles. That's the law of power. That's all them different aspects. You feel what I'm saying? On babies on bro, no. What you got behind us, big bro?
I'm just gonna read something because you just talking about demons. When I came back, it say a demon is a lesser spirit that intervenes in the physical world. Demons usually are associated with evil, but in pre-Christian and non-Christian cultures, demons were and are not necessarily good or evil. There are good demons and there are bad demons. Demons are capable of good and bad behavior. It said, the term demon means replete with knowledge. It say good demons were once called eudemons and evil demons were called kakiodemons. It says demon is derived from the Greek word daemon, or divine power, fate, or God.
You feel what I'm saying? So what we got? Duality. What I just say, good or evil. What you gonna utilize? Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Same shit, different day, same shit, different toilets, y'all. You feel me? So yeah, that's very significant. And once again, you demonize shit, but that's divine power. So who's been demonized the most in the world? On bro now. Right where the fuck you stand, you looking at him right now. It's like this. With a hoodie on too? Oh yeah. Oh man. What? This got a hoodie on, idiot? Oh my gosh. Demonized. But then guess what? Demonized mean divine power. So all the shit that's been demonized in life, you actually giving it divine power. Now let's reverse this and play devil's advocate. On Brodem, yep, got your ass. On Brodem, if you sitting here all day just waking up talking about the man, and you demonizing the man, just he did this, and then he gonna do this next, and then he gonna do this next, and this next, and you just giving all your energy away. You damn near making it a divine power. You creating an entity for them. Oh, bro, and then they gonna do this. They just doing everything to us. They gonna do this and that. Man, you been gave this all your power up. Oh, bro, now you feel what I'm saying? You damn near obsessive. You feel me? On babies on bro, so we gotta be very careful because guess what? Just like the tongue, you know what that shit called? What I just did, twin? It all goes down to synchronicity. That shit called a double-edged sword. Good. We got double-edged swords out here. On bro, this shit can be used for your good or your bad. Duality. My yacht. You see them scales right there on the right hand side? On babies on bro them on the brethrens and them.
Hey.
Say twin, what's good?
Egregore, wakeful, is a concept in Western esotericism of a non-physical entity or thought form that arises from the collective thoughts and emotions of a distinctive group of individuals. When you pour your energy out to anything, your awareness, your thoughts, or anything like that, or whatever, your beliefs, you create an egregore, a thought form. You feel what I'm saying? Now, think about what type of energy and how you place yourself and where you place yourself with this quote-unquote thought form. Jesus, God, all of these things can be a thought form. If all this is an illusion, and if earlier what I was talking about when we materialize these things and create these things, We form the reality around us. We place something that we believe, quote unquote, right? We assume and we think that it's above us. Belief means to think, to assume. So we think this energy is above us and we place it above us. And we have the power to create it, right? So our life is going to reflect that. Our life is going to reflect that of a God that's upset with us, won't bless us, won't give us this, won't give us that. That's why you got to put yourself in the shoes of the God. That's what I'm saying. Because you're the light of the world.
I'm rocking with it heavy, and I want to add something so bad to that. I just, what bro say? Like what you say to edit? What was the belief about, bro? You said belief means it's higher than you.
No. Belief means to assume, to
Wow.
think.
Whoa. So what do you assume in?
Yeah.
Wow. What do you assume? And man, that's just. And then just to piggyback what bro said, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite lines I like to say, you know what I'm saying on bro, then right here, that's that nice side of eating shit. We already brought this up one time. It says all the gods are what? Psychic projections. So like bro just said, how the fuck something gonna be higher than you? You believe, you assume something higher than you, but it's being projected from your damn psyche. That's why when you question this gods, you question it, they whole damn mind, that's why niggas get on your ass like that. That's why I learned a long time ago on bro them. You know, bro them. I learned a long time ago to not try to sit here and talk to people and yell this shit from the rooftops and argue with people and get them to believe in this shit and trying to save all my Christian brothers. Shit, fuck it. Oh, bro, I said fucking a long time ago. You know what? You want to believe in this shit, bet? And take your ass to the barbecue then. Oh, bro, you all babe. There's nothing we can do. Oh, bro, they gotta knock on the door themselves.
360, real quick. I'm gonna let you keep on building. I'm just gonna say this. Believe. Hold something as an opinion. Think or suppose. Accept the statement of someone that's true. What is that? Is that really knowing something for real?
Wow.
I suppose. I think. Because listen, right, when you're having a conversation with somebody or whatever, and they be like, and you really want to get to the bottom of something, let's say you having a heated discussion with somebody and they tell you, I think, that's going to blow you.
Oh, bro, dude, you go up to your shorty. So
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. We have to be practical about it so we can have a real understanding about what's going on here. For real.
Let our shorties come ask us, do you know her? Shit, I think I know. I don't think I know. Kapaya! Oh, bro, Hill. I don't think I know. Oh, bro, Hill.
Come on, bro.
You ain't gonna be thinking no more, oh, baby.
Stop playing, bro. What is that, bro? We gotta get out of the belief. Say, this is what I believe. This is what I believe. This is what I believe. Somebody told me to start being honorable and stop being humble. I don't know how I feel about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing. If it was told to me, it can be told to y'all. So be more honorable and go off of what you actually know. You feel what I'm saying? We're not in it. We are not in it to make somebody else feel comfortable or nothing like that or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You make yourself feel comfortable. Remember I told you your soul tribe, it forms naturally. And 360 talks to you about synchronicities. You might come in his life, you might come in my life, you might go in somebody else's life where they saying exactly what you need to be hearing or whatever. That's a synchronicity. You following your spirit. So I'll tell you. What's up, 360?
No, my bad, bro. No, for real shit, though. We teach them synchronicities, and then the most important thing, bro, saying at the end of the day, bro, like we always say this shit about who, you. Bro, now. And that's what I'm saying. These can come up here and talk crazy about us all we want, but this shit ain't about us. This shit about you. He just said do what make you comfortable. You ain't here to make everybody. This shit should form naturally. If you don't synchronize with this shit, just like we teach synchronicity. You ain't synchronizing this shit, you out of rhythm, you out of pattern, you gonna get cut from the band. Bro, now. You go get cut from the Jackson 5, twin. You're not hitting your spins crispy enough. Now we got to get Joe Jackson out here. And you know what he do with that. You know that's nasty work. What Joe Jackson did to them kids. Oh, bro, them. So make sure you synchronize it in. Oh, babies, you feel me? When we spin, everybody spin. Oh, bro, them. That shit should resonate naturally within type shit. But, you know, aside from the ego and shit on some real shit, I feel like in life, we focus, and this is a lesson for all of us. We love focusing on the shit we don't like. We love focusing on the shit we don't agree with. Just looking at some shit we don't agree with, just getting mad at it. Looking at it, just still looking. Why is making you mad? Just, you know, so we got to start to learn to synchronize with the shit that sync with us. Agree with the shit that agree with us. So with the brethren shit, you know what I'm saying? We developed the new gnosis, the daily gratitudes. What's the daily gratitudes? That's what me and Bay, and you ain't got to have no Bay. Bring your ass, you your own Bay, motherfucker. First of all, bring your ass outside, put your feet on the oldest landmass that ever existed in North America, and be grateful for something. And by the way, anybody who ever tell you that another landmass existed first, that's big time cap on bro them. I see a lot of covert anti-Western hemisphere knowledge being spread out here on bro them, on babies. I see a lot of anti-us information being spread on bro them, and I'm just peeping game. You feel what I'm saying on bro them? So just realize when you put your earth, when you put your feet on this earth, which is an anagram as heart, you connecting your soul to the heart of this land. And to soul, the etymology of soul is to plant. The game is to be sold, not to be told. Plant that shit. Sow that hole up. Not sold. We ain't selling shit. You got to sow it up. You feel what I'm saying? Once you connect into this energy, you can really start to tap into what synchronizes with you, because nature's about what? Synchronicity. Synchronizing. The wind with the rain, the word with the this, the oxygen with the carbon dioxide, all this shit synchronizing together. So, you know, that shit's free. Taking your feet, you got free ass feet, free ass ground outside. But you got multiple positions and opportunities to tap into this shit. My bad, bro.
No, you good, bro. You killing it.
Oh, bro.
You done?
No. I mean, yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, shit. Bro, I'll piggyback up off of you, man. You gotta become detached. That's why I put this picture up, because what you were just saying, you feel me? Regardless if it's somebody you like, regardless if it's somebody you don't like, you agree with or disagree with, when it's time for you to walk away, it's time for you to walk away. You get what I'm saying? But 360 always talk to you about this quantum web. We are all quantumly entangled. Look at that spirit that's hugging that body, that other spirit, as those bodies walk away and they depart. We always gonna be detached, especially when you come across somebody or whatever, you build a certain type of bond, a certain type of connection, you always gonna have some type of etherical link to them, right? But it's about what you do consciously when you walk away. You feel what I'm saying? I always tell you have to be in control of your chakras. You have to be in control of your emotional system, because your emotional system is your navigational system and how you move. These beings, they really don't have no form. When we're talking about these energies, they have no form as far as like a physical form. They have no, there's no depiction of them. This is why you're creating them. You know, we read these books or whatever, and they give you these understandings of these things or whatever, but you're supposed to build your own perception. You know what I'm saying? Your own concept, your own understanding. Personally, organically, authentically, and create it within yourself. Earlier, somebody just said they used their pineal gland, their third eye, you feel what I'm saying? And they was meditating, and they went and they saw Anubis, and they saw Maya. We've been talking about this for the last few days with the balancing of the scales. I don't know what he was on, but he just came in here and said that. But this is what I'm getting at. This is the experiences that you want to be experiencing. Think about all the physical experiences that you had in your life that you can go back on and you can reflect on, okay? Right?
Did we get his plug name?
Huh?
I said, did we get his plug name?
No, I ain't get his name at all, man. He probably,
I don't know, he might come up. I'm talking about his plug, because we gonna need some of that shit.
Bro, he the plug. No, he the plug.
I know, I'm just joking, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, for real. We have to be developing our own thing, man. We gotta be going inside of ourselves and doing this You feel what I'm saying? Bro came in here and said that these type of experiences that we want to have, like I was saying, think about the spiritual experiences that we have. We can't even reflect on that. When the last time you lucid dream? When the last time you astral project? When the last time you meditated and had an experience, felt some sort of emotion, right? This is what I'm talking about, and this is things you need to be recorded, because I'm not just saying, oh, let's just go out and just do that. I am saying that. But some of us need to be healed. So, like I just said, when the last time you felt the emotion, you going, you meditating or whatever you feel I'm saying, you may feel yourself emotional. You be like, why? You gotta record that. Gotta study that. Gotta get down to the bottom of that. Why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel hurt? Why do I feel alone? Why do I feel abandoned? You feel what I'm saying? Why do I feel unloved? Why can't I go outside and talk to people? Why can't I be social? You feel what I'm saying? Why do I have an addiction habit? Why do all of these things, you feel what I'm saying, things that you go through, these type of things come up when you meditate. You feel what I'm talking about? And if you're a meditator and you're not meditating right now, I feel like you're running from it, and that it is yourself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you. Why? Listen, it's crazy I said that it yourself in 360. I always talk about this web. Did you know? Because it, one of my favorite movies. Stephen King, that's my guy. I love him. You feel what I'm saying? It, at the very end, the original movie, don't talk to me about that new one. The original movie, at the very end of it, when they destroyed it, it was a spider.
Oh.
It was a spider, you feel what I'm saying? With the lights, the dead lights. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And then think about it. It ties into what? The childhood. All these people had these childhood traumas, and that's where all they monsters and scary shit lie. And this web represents what? Sections of space and time. This is about synchronicity. Synchronicity is just about merging the space and time together. So it being a spider is like it being an aspect of the dreamer, creating that dreaming state. And through these dreams, you go through these experiences and get over what? Your trauma. They all got, at the end of the movie, they what? They get over their trauma. They face that shit. They realize it's not real. They move. That's how they beat. Babe just told me, she said the more they realize he wasn't real, they're not scared, the more smaller it got. It's the same with this life. The more we realize this shit ain't real, the more we realize this shit is an illusion, a dream. It's a development phase for our spirit, a development phase for your butterfly, your cocoon, your whatever you want to call it, your moth, your cocoon, your butterfly, all the shit that develops and alchemizes and metamorphosizes stuff. This is your opportunity for that. You know what I'm saying, on baby? But the flip side is, this shit is a crossroad. It's a trickery world. It's a trick god. It's an illusion. It's a dream state. So it's hard to break that dream. It's an illusion when you've been conditioned so long because you just went through what? A Kali Yuga, a dark age. You just walked out the darkness. What happens when you walk out the darkness and you see extreme light? Oh, bro, now you blinded like a moth because you can't even see. You be, right now, you can say mankind is in that phase of squinting. We still trying to see that shit. We stepping out of extreme darkness, not knowing shit. Oh, bro, no, you couldn't even say you was a god 20, 30 years ago. He would have laughed at you. Like, what? Gods? Oh, bro, you would have got your ass whooped. We was kids still. We would have got this. Oh, bro, you here? Would have got your ass whooped. Oh, bro, the grandma would have told your ass up. She found out you was walking around calling yourself Jesus and the God. Oh, bro, they're reading these devil-ass quantum entanglement books and shit. So look how much far we've came with the aspect of our evolution in just 20 or 30 years. This shit was unthinkable, unspeakable. We talking about quantum entanglement, time, space, cross-referencing books, synchronizing shit. You're in the age of Aquarius, baby. But you're just stepping out that cage, you're stepping out that evolution. And that shit gonna come with some humps and some bumps and some thumps. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey.
So you gotta be ready to take that shit on, baby. So I'm running on the brothers. What's up, gang?
No, I want to say this real quick because we were just like, while we on the topic or whatever, I want to go back to it real quick because what you just said was key, right? They also, another thing that they did was they healed their inner child. So you remember, it played off their fears. He played off of all of their traumas. And this is how your subconscious mind is programmed through traumas, repetition, and signs and symbols. You feel what I'm saying? So he used a lot of those things or whatever to perpetuate this kind of fear onto them. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
But it was lost in their memory once they gained some sort of distance from the town of Derry. When they came back, it was restored in their memory or whatever. But in order to defeat them, they had to go back into their memory and deal with those levels of trauma that they dealt with. Everybody went back to the to a place that was haunted them. The dude went back to where he saw his father at. You feel what I'm saying? When it came back, Shorty went back to her dad's house where he was, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing to her or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Dude went back to his mama house. When she was like one character, basically his mom was like really overprotective or whatever. So you basically know what I'm saying. And they had to go back and heal that aspect or whatever, you feel what I'm saying? And that's how they was able to overcome that. But it's crazy because these quote unquote monsters that we actually fear, it's the adults that fear the monsters, it's not the kids. Kids actually like these monsters. They make monster movies and the kids like the monsters. But they tell you to heal yourself. When you become the child or whatever, you see the monster for what it is. It's actually another aspect of you, aspect of your imagination. Your imagination is another form of saying your power. So these are things that you manifest. You feel what I'm saying? So these monsters, right, when they say, yo, heal your inner child or whatever, right, you know, all that shit, and all these monsters come back to you in your dreams or whatever, and all these different thoughts or whatever, right, you feel what I'm saying? It's the thing that you was dealing with when you was a child. It's just protecting you. But when it's coming to you, and you can perceive it or whatever, it's scaring you because the world told you not to deal with it. But you have to become that inner child again. They say be childlike. You feel what I'm saying? The child, why they say be childlike? Child is innocent, it's pure energy. You feel what I'm saying? It's pure will. We always talk about the ego. The child does not have an ego. The child don't know not to touch this fire, not to do this, not to do that or whatever. See, but we're conscious, so it's a mentality. I'm not telling you to go back and be an actual child, but go through a level of rebirth, remetamorphosis. 360 said he was already tainted. We is already tainted because the world that we live in, but we can go through a level of rebirth. When we go through a level of rebirth, we're taking away a lot of things that we were influenced with. We're unlearning a lot of things that we were influenced with, whatever, because nothing is absolute.
Yeah. Go back and forth with bro. Go to city, but all of y'all got this opportunity to do this because your genetic code is what? Your genetic is a code and it needs to be what? Expressed, but it's only expressed if that's impressed on it according to Joe's business. So what you gotta start doing is changing your mind state, just like in the It movie. Once they started changing their mind, changing their heart, because great thoughts come from the heart. Once they start tapping in, you tap into your heart, you tap into the pulse of this shit. It's all a dream. Everything that ever happened never happened. So now you have the space because the trauma, all that shit is holding up space. Within your genetics is holding up space. This shit is like a trunk. Bro, you can only put so much shit in your trunk. So if you got all this old ass shit in your trunk, bro, how you gonna put some new shit in there? Now where the groceries gonna go? Bro, where the abundance gonna go? Babies, where the expansion gonna go? Where the joy gonna go? You can't even hold all that because you got so much heavy shit. You gotta let that shit go. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta let go of the fears, let go of all that shit. All that shit is an illusion, it's a dream. Before I had an opportunity to get back on the road, I had to go back home and visit home. And I had to face some of that shit. So, sometimes they tell you, like, face it in a sense of, face people and woo. And sometimes you be bringing back up the trauma and shit. The best thing to do is to live your best motherfucking life. You know what I'm saying? Laugh, have some fun, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's what you're gonna do. And when the universe see you doing that shit, this shit is like momentum. You gotta just get this shit going. Once you push this shit, the shit will start flowing for you. But you gotta be brave enough to get this shit moving, twin. Babies, brother, on the brothers.
No, he's spitting facts, man. He's spitting facts. I'm saying, so look, right? Y'all gonna support this? Y'all gonna ask some questions? Y'all gonna send some likes or what?
Damn. Oh, bro, now. Hey, y'all tap this light screen on bro now. Hey, nah, bro, we got some new shit. Let me try this new shit for him on bro now. Don't tap the light screen. Charge the live up. Yeah. Y'all got energy. Y'all got electricity running through your mind. I said, don't tap the light screen. Charge this motherfucker up. Tap the screen and charge this shit up. Don't like
You
it.
gotta build
Charge
some
the
energy.
live up. Charge it up with your energy. I say charge it up with your energy because when we looking at these documents and shit, twin, and I just said that today, it's about that charge. On bro, them, it's about that charge because your mind has what? Your mind has electricity. You know what we going into, all that
Appreciate
shit
the
we
gifts.
been.
Appreciate the gifts.
Yeah. Drop them kids, drop all that shit. We appreciate y'all too. On bro, them. Where is the lightning with a splash? Let me go through. I got 3 different 360 packs on my shit right now, twin. With all these damn lectures and shit. Let me pull up. If the universe is mental, think about the sky, think about the scout, think about all the different aspects. Like I say, you gotta charge that live up on bro now, because you got the electricity coming from what? Your mind, your brain, your energy. This shit about your energy. On bro now, you gotta bring your energy behind this shit, put your light, your power. Why do we say certain shit like that? I mean, the human brain consists of billions of neurons, which communicate through what? Electrical signals. So your brain is communicating through what? Electrical signals. Let's go deeper with this shit. Your gods are all what? Your gods are all what? Messenger gods. But what do neurons do? What it say right here? Neurons, what it say up top? Pass information. What do gods and messengers do? Pass information. Through what? Electrical charges. What do black folks say? Well, if you blaspheme the God, you're gonna get struck by lightning. Where's that lightning coming from? Look at those brainwave frequencies down at the bottom. What's any difference from those brainwave frequencies at the bottom and the lightning strikes from the sky? Or should I say your scalp? That can be measured by an electroencephalogram. On Bronham, and depending on the cyclic waves emitted per second, per cycle, the hertz, the frequency of the energy, you have a brainwave frequency, which is your consciousness. So you got to start understanding all this energy, all this power, all this charging up, all this energy, this lightning. The energy you put in the shit, the attention you give it is the energy you putting into it. You charging shit up. So when we ask you to light the live, it's just about you charging the live up. Tap the motherfucking light screen. Appreciate the gifts too, brother. Appreciate the charges. Keep doing it, babies, brother, on the brothers. You feel? But also real shit, you gotta charge this shit up with your energy. This shit'll almost be like going to the club. All babies on bro, and saying, damn, this shit whack as hell. But is the club whack or is you whack on bro? Let's just keep it 360 on bro. I would see that a lot. Niggas be like, my city lame as hell. Is the city like, or is you lame on bro? Because you the one with the energy. You the one with the power on bro. Everywhere you go, you can make this shit lit. You can be the life of the party on bro. This is the shit you simply just have to become. This isn't a what if. If you think what if, it's gonna be a what if. There has to be absolute confidence in this shit, twin. Delusion. Me and Babe used to do this shit. Me and Babe ain't nowhere to stay type. She used to come and be like, I'm just gonna be delusional. We're just gonna figure it out. And damn it, we figured it out on a delusional sense of just absolute delusion on bro. Just an absolute fact, this has to work because we don't have an option type shit. And shit work. So you gotta understand, but that shit took time, it took grind. It still take grind and time, but y'all gotta understand that shit. That's with everything, because all of y'all, it's 16 people in here. All of y'all got some type of zenith y'all supposed to be reaching. All of y'all got some type of shit y'all all supposed to be spreading y'all wings and flying. On bro, period. On babies. And there's no way everyone body in here got their own unique fingerprint, unique genetic code, something that needs to be expressed within that nobody can express but you, because you're the only one that has that code. On bro, this shit's supposed to make you feel special as hell, twin. Like, damn, I'm the only one with this specific genetic code in the whole fucking universe. Good. I'm a 101. Good. On bro, I'm a 101, twin. Oh, bro, I used to feel thunder in my heart. The pain in my heart feels like electric shock. You just tapping into them heart chakras, all them energies, that shit running through you, twin. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, babies, and then you're working where? Outside. Bro just told you there's energies and phages and all types of shit being emitted from the sun. It's emitted with your energy. We some energetic ass beings. I would tell you to put your raw. When's the last time are you putting your feet on that ground? You are a positive energy. The earth has a negative charge. When you put your feet on the ground, y'all are transferring energy. It's a whole transfer going on. This is science. That's why you gotta plant them feet. Next time your ass outside working, shit, I don't even care if you in construction. Take your shoes off in the middle of traffic. Oh, bro, let them dogs bark, twig. Oh, bro, them unsold them, take off them goddamn steel toes and let them toes wiggle right on the feet in the middle of that shit. Oh, bro, them. Oh, babies. Oh, bro, them. You feel? I'm just playing. Don't do that to us. Oh, bro, them. We don't have lawsuit money. Hey, say we ain't got no lawsuit money. Speaking of lawsuit money, anybody want to pledge y'all 360 Alchemists on Cash App, BabaAkil BabaAkil 333 on Cash App. We both got our own packs. I got the 360 packs on, brother. We got the BabaAkil packs, so make sure you get your packs. Multiple different flavors on, brother. Get all the latest flavors on, brother. Ask yourself, have you ate your Abroadios lately? Have you been eating your daily Abroadios on, brother? I said, have you been eating your daily Abroadios lately on, brother? What's good, bro? I know you got something cooking ugly.
No, I'm just listening to you.
All right, yeah, you been got me calling the late night. I'm not used to
this. Yeah.
It took me out into the darkness, man.
Yeah, gotta get some of that. No, man, I just, going back to this mentality, you see this picture, God is the devil. But who is the devil? The devil is the one that's supreme over hell. But hell is the earth. It's the lower realms, the Tartarus. This is where the Olympians place the Titans. We are the Titans. When they destroyed the Titans, they created man. That's what they say. You feel what I'm saying? That's the demiurge. It says the character. This is out of my it's out of my document, the Grand Reveal. The character of this outright evil demiurge becomes still more complicated when in some systems he was identified with Yahweh, the God of the Old Testament, and was brought into opposition to Christ. Remember, Christ is the autogenes. Autogenes is the self-created. The self-created that came directly out of source, created itself directly out of source. You feel what I'm saying? This is the triple triune, or the Trinity, the divine Trinity, and was brought into opposition to Christ of the New Testament. As the demiurge was essentially evil, all his work was also evil. In consequence, not only the law of the Jews, but all the law was intrinsically evil. The duty of the children of the good God, this is the seed of Seth, the offspring of Seth they're talking about, was to find true spirituality by ignoring the moral precepts of the demiurge and prove themselves to have transcended any association with the worlds of matter. This led to the wildest orgies of Antimenian Gnosticism. Now, before I even go into Antimenian Gnosticism, they just told you that the duty of the children of the good God, right? This is the source that they're talking about. They're not talking about God. See, when people talk about God, they're talking about the demiurge. They're talking about the source. So the ones who are aligned with the source, right, their duty is to have proved themselves to have transcended any association with the world of matter. What is Antimenian? Antimenianism is a doctrine that rejects any laws and legalism and argues against social norms and morals. It both has religious and secular meanings. In some Christian belief systems, an antimenian is one who takes the principles of salvation by faith and divine grace to the point of asserting that the saved are not bound to follow the laws or the moral laws contained in the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments come out of the 42 negative confessions of Maya. Let's go back. These are things that one would probably indulge in life. But when you reach the scale, remember dude that just came in early, he was talking about he saw Mayat and Anubis. When you go into the balancing of the heart and the feather, balancing of the scales. Anubis will be present, and Mayat will be present. But these are aspects of yourself, and you will confess to yourself that you've never done none of these things because Mayat will be present. Your physical aspects of yourself is not. Confess to yourself that you've never done none of these things. Oh, we got another one. Your physical aspects of yourself is not. Confess to yourself that you've never done it. Alright, we good? We got an echo, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm about
good.
to. I'm gonna drop and come back, bro.
That's bad. Your physical existence, man, is an illusion, Maya. I'm waiting till bro come back up, bro. I'm finna go to this definition of Maya real quick. I gotta be on the lookout for bro. Bro, where you at, real quick? I see you. Go and come back up whenever you're ready. All right, bet. I'm finna look up this definition of Maya, cause we just been throwing this word out here. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm finna look up this definition real quick. Your physical existence is an illusion. So the 42 things, and it is more, the 42 things that you would confess to yourself is not actually real. Hold on, give me a second. In Hinduism, Maya is a fundamental concept that refers to the illusion or veil that covers the real nature of the world and ourselves. What? It can also refer to the supernatural power of gods and demons. Sanskrit word for create. Maya is the force that creates the illusion that the world is real. This is what it says. Maya is the lack of knowledge that leads people to mistake their ego for their true selves. What is this? That's my dude right there. I think that's him right there. 333. That's the one. That's the brother right there.
And then look, bro.
He got the 333.
And then look, bro. It does the fire. Look at Beyond the Moave is owned by Kenneth Green. Oh, bro, now.
I need to save this.
Look, it says right here, it is the fire snake also that fabricates in consciousness the illusions of mind and body. The enlightened ones are permanently aware of the world bewitching Maya illusion.
Bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, the same shit you saying, the sense of ego, I'm this, and everybody, we all walking around doing, I'm this, I'm that. That ego, what's that? The person, that's the mass, that's the entity. We are actually schizophrenic, all of us. And we're supposed to just wear a mini mask, but we're not any of the masks. But we are all schizophrenic, because how you is in the gas station is different how you is when you with the guys. It's different from how you is when you with your grandma. It's different from how you is when you many different aspects of self. When you with your girl, when you with your whoop-de-whoop, when you with your whoop. All right, then, get your shit together, baby. So I'm brother, more brothers. You brothers deserve the flowers for the research for us. I appreciate you, twin, on bro them. And like we said, bro, you can, if you want to pledge or some shit, you can always pledge to one of us. You know what I'm saying? Send some monetary gain. We always appreciate that shit. But we still appreciate your words too. That's why we do this shit on Babies on Bro them. But this is just me and bro having a conversation at this point.
But if somebody definitely want to, you know what I'm saying, if you're interested in like self-development and things of that nature, you want to get to know more about yourself, like let's just say your birthday, things of that nature, whatever, hit me up for some consultations, numerology readings, and I do offer mentorships. I got all of these documents, whatever, I put all this stuff together, I put the references and all these things together. You know how me and 360 do if you've been watching or whatever. We got these things as well, so yeah. Or if you just want to show some love, BabaAkil 333. But for sure, I definitely appreciate you because it ain't easy. It ain't easy, bro.
Oh, baby. Oh, babies on bro, no, bro. I'm about to start slime. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here anyway, bro. I appreciate you having me up here. Oh, bro, now I'm going to be up early to get jump back right up here again.
Yeah.
Oh, brothers and apply pressure. I appreciate all of y'all, the gifts, all the gifts. Shout out to all the old brothers, revealers, diviners, bro, now. All the fellow old brethren
Tight.
keep doing it. Quabell, the Magnificent. I see you, twin. Oh, bro, them a couple of y'all little babies. So, bro, them old brothers out here and shit, just in the cut, just waiting for some shit to pop off. Oh, bro, them just waiting for some shit to pop off, twin. Just in the back, just you don't even know who you surrounded by in this, twin. Just cosmic beings all around this, bro, them. Just being cosmic beings. But no, some real shit though. I fuck with all of y'all. Big love, man. Y'all be smooth out here on bro. Make sure y'all eat y'all daily abrodios and drink a lot of water. Oh, brother, I'm out of here. Gang, gang.
Yeah, y'all. So look, right, before I get up off of here, what we learned today. What we discussed, and what we learned, what we discussed, because we're gonna be talking about this until we be like, all right, yeah, I got it. We learned that we're light. We the light of this world, right? So let me go back to this Baphomet real quick. Wait, I'm going too far. Beans, you're going too far now, man. All right. Go to this Baphomet. I'll watch that Baphomet for a second. He doing that trick with his fingers. I'm finna go to this one. No, it's not in here. I gotta go to the book. I gotta go to this Gnostic Bible. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna go to this one right here. Bingo. Yaldabaoth said to the authorities with him, "Come, let us create a human being after the image of God and with a likeness to ourselves, so that this human image may give us light." Right? This is what it said. All right, now what does Baphomet represent, though? What did the guy Eliphas Levi say in the 1800s? An occult symbol representing perfection or the union of opposites to create divine harmony. This light, right, that comes out of you is being projected from your subconscious. You see this Baphomet? You see the Vitruvian man? Vitruvian man, same thing. Go to my document real quick. Cause after this, we going, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. Let's go back. Next was the perfect human, Pigaradamas, Adam the stranger, holy Adam, or old Adam. This is that primordial Adam they was talking about, or that quantum. This right here. This was the perfect Adam they was talking about. The Pigaradamas, the spirit that possessed both positive and negative energy, or what they would call afterthought. Because the afterthought is an aspect of the forethought, and the forethought is an aspect of Barbello, and Barbello was the divine mother. The image of what they call the father, the positive source in the actual source, the mother-father energy, the source, what the autogenes, right, created itself out of. Adam has a son, though. He calls him Seth. But Adam is who? Adam the stranger. So we have something called allogenes. Allogenes is a series of Gnostic texts. The main character in these Gnostic texts is allogenes, which is translated as stranger, foreigner, or of another race. Adam had a son named Seth, who was of the heavenly race, of another race, not of the race of the individuals who are programmed with this program, this negative program, this low vibrational program, whatever you want to call it, this artificial program, that's a better word. This illusion, it's individuals who possess a false spirit. Let me go back to the book real quick. Where Yaldabaoth do what he do. What he do to Eve. Yaldabaoth defiled Eve. We ain't even gonna go all the way into the thing. They say some crazy shit. But it says, right? Through intercourse, the first ruler produced duplicate bodies and blew some of his false spirit into them. This means, right? And first, before I even say this, right? He produced two sons, Cain and Abel, Yahweh and Elohim. He produced duplicate bodies and blew some of his false spirit into them. This means it's descendants of individuals who possess this false spirit, who possess a body, who's programmed with the Matrix. At any given time, Agent Smith will pop up on you. In the Matrix, they told Neo, anybody who is not unplugged is susceptible to the Matrix. When he was trying to go get his friend, he was like, nah, you can't mess with them, because if they're not really unplugged or whatever, it'll mess them up. Any given time, Agent Smith would just pop on. They'll just turn to him. And it's not necessarily somebody just turning to him. You already know that, but it's a consciousness. People are just shut down. They don't have the Kundalini, they don't have the chakra system. Like they have it, but it's atrophied, like a calcified pineal gland. So we not worried about trying to get them and wake them up and do none of that stuff. Because remember I told you, you're the light of the world. Okay, cool. Your objective though is to shed light on your world. The inside of you, what you call your inner world or whatever, they told you it was darkness. It's because you can't see it with your physical eye. It's because you became so comfortable in utilizing your physical eye that you turned your third eye off and you stopped going inside yourself and looking inside of yourself. But let's go to my document. Excuse me. The subconscious mind is said to create reality by attracting circumstances and situations that match the vibrations of the inner eye. Let's go up. 10%. Who is the 10%? The rich, the slave makers of the poor, who teach the poor the lies. Who is the 85%? The uncivilized people, poison, animal eaters, slaves from the mental deaf and power, people who don't know. %85 of these people are controlled by a small portion of individuals who would influence them in a certain way, to the point to where we live in a world where we look at it and we become dissatisfied in the way how we are dissatisfied. But we gotta live this way, we gotta think the way we think, we gotta go against what we're going against. What's an antinomian? Someone who goes against social norms, morals, laws, and legalism. You here right now, and that's definitely you. Why are we doing this? Because of the world that we're living in right now. Reality forms around you by your subconscious mind. 85% of the world is influenced by somebody else that's producing a different or unbalanced idea that's not conducive with our natural nature. Let's just say that. So we gotta live in this world. So the objective now is to find that balance within inside of ourselves. Because Yahweh said, let's create this human so that it can light the world. But the world that we live in is based upon a false light. Because the influence that the light is giving or getting, you feel what I'm saying, is on low vibration. It's not high vibration. We know that. If it was high vibration, we wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't need to be doing this right now. It's that simple. So you got to become the perfect man, the Vitruvian man, the Pigaradamas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gone. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all already know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? If you want this, BabaAkil333. Email, you already know what's going on. Hit me up though. I need to know what's going on. Y'all be safe out there.